Trump is not playing games. Christy, this is wild. I was listening to a video I did with shout out Chicano Tube. I was basically on a panel and I predicted all this. Christy, I don't know if you've seen it, but shout out brother Aram out there in Waco, Texas, the Latino Strike Force. Shout out the brothers. Sorry. Anyways, shout out the brothers out there in Waco. And he shared the clip earlier, sis. And I'm on the panel talking about come Monday, Trump's deporting. He's sending the ICE to Chicago. And I kid you not, I was not wrong. It's like I basically prophesied this, everybody. So here's the first picture. And again, this video real quick is going to highlight Trump's immigration, I would say, trophies he's had since he's gotten elected, 7 days ago, sis? It's been so amazing, right?
It's been an amazing week.
That's what I said. I mean, I made a live last night. I was just saying, nah, boo, boo, we're so happy. Victory lap, and we'll make this video 20 minutes. You ain't got to watch it. We're just happy. All right, anyways, this is one of the first ones that went viral, right? It's an airplane being filled with a bunch of military-age men, sis, and to be honest, look, my wife said they better start deporting everybody, right? But have you noticed, y'all, they're actually deporting who they said they're deporting. Don't let the media lie to you. Trump and Tom Homan said that they're going for the cutthroat criminals, and it's a bunch of men, right? So Biden and them lied, talking about who's coming over. They let these scumbags come over into our country, and now they're getting deported. Your thoughts on this first pick, sis, when you started seeing Trump just, go in with Tom Homan doing his thug thizzle?
I mean, it's absolutely what we wanted, and I absolutely agree that that the first thing you want is you want to get anybody that's going to cause any kind of problems out in the streets, taking over apartment complexes, murder, or people that are trying to unalive people, bring in illegal things onto the streets, stuff like that. We want them out of here first. And we do not discriminate.
Yep.
If you came illegally, we do not care what your race, ethnicity, nationality, what it is. If you are here illegally, get out.
Okay, and real quick before we continue to the next slide, we're going to show you a lot of these. Like I said, I started making updates on their X page. They have an X account. The first couple of days was like 400, 500. Then it started going to 9. Then it started going to 1,200, 1,500. So I think Tom Homan wants to do, I think I heard him on Fox today. I don't know if I heard the right number, but I know he wants to bump up those numbers. He's not happy with them, and he's not playing. Tom Homan is not playing. And I even said on here, the best advice I can give to any illegal that's watching, because there's a bunch of America haters and Mesco lovers, y'all, for real. Guys, just because we talk about deporting illegals, it's like everybody starts thinking about a Mexican person. No, that's not even what I think about. I made a post and I'll talk about it later. But the point is, y'all, Tom Homan is not playing games, right? He said, and I saw him on Fox, he wants the numbers higher, right? He knows, like we know.
Because Trump came down on his head, Nino, and I don't know if you know that. Trump came down on his head and said he is not happy with the numbers that he's seen so far, that he wants it amped up to 12 to 1,500 people per day, every day from this day going forward.
Okay, so saying that, Tom Homan, he wants to bump the numbers up, and he's going to. And my advice to people out there, any illegals, right, is to self-deport, because he said if he catches you in these mass deportations, you're going to get a 20-year visa ban, sis. Everybody listening, if you're an illegal, 20 years, you're going to be banned from getting the visa, work visa, permit, whatever. You can never come back to the USA for 20 years. I say it should be a lifetime ban. But let's continue, y'all. I'm going to get the next clip right here. Check it out. This guy. Now, this guy right here, I believe he unalived his wife, and they got him in Boston. Now, this one right here,
it was Boston.
Yeah, this one right here is what I'm saying, y'all. They're going for the bad hombres, and to be honest, I think it's smart, right? Of course, I think they're going to get around to everybody sooner or later, but they are going after anybody that they know that he's there, right? Trump arrested the main guy from the Train de Agua, whatever, the leader. I got to him in a minute, but they know where these guys are at. This guy right here unalived his wife. They got him in Boston. Somebody in the comments, when I started noticing people, really defending these illegals getting deported. Somebody in the comments said, you forgot to mention that he was off parole and that he was already out of his sentence. Like, what the hell? An illegal alien unalived somebody. I don't give a flip what their case is. I don't even know if that's even true, but somebody said that in the comments. I don't know if you can check it, Christy. Somebody said that he got that he was basically a free man, or he did his sentence. What the hell? These people are crazy. The people they try to defend over here, sis. Do you read it? Or if not, we'll move on. But I just wanted to highlight this guy.
I'm reading it real quick, but regardless, if you are an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic.
Mm.
If you unalive somebody, you're always an unaliver. If you are, yeah, that makes no
Okay, let's
sense.
go to the next one. Boom. LA. Now this one hit. And of course, my page, Nino America, I post the most accurate, up to date info. People love my page, sis. They tell me, man, I go here and get the news faster. I correct people. I get in the news before the other news agencies. I put the news agencies on blast. The reporters try to get a hold of me to work with me or use my clips. I digress, y'all. Follow me on Nino America, and you will not be disappointed. I got all the updates on really Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Check me out. But I posted this, y'all. The ice raids hit LA. And I like this one better on Instagram since I had that Ice Baby playing in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that song. But the point is, LA, they started the raids in LA. Of course, Tom Homan was on Fox tonight. He said the ones that are giving him the most problems are the sanctuary cities, right? Or states or whatever, cities and states.
Hmm.
LA, he said New York. I forgot who else. He named a lot of them that are giving him problems. He said, sis, if these mayors and these leaders, if they don't want to help him, that's fine. But if they want to try to stop him, they're gonna get in trouble. They can get arrested and charged. So this right here goes into LA. The ice raids hit LA, and there's a bunch of bad hombres, a bunch of our people. Shout out Nessa, Compton's finest, or Compton's conservative. I forgot which one it is, sis. I think Compton's finest. Nessa was happy. She's like, man, they need to come down here to a certain spot in
Area.
yeah,
Yep.
area. So people are happy. Again, you can't shame us. We voted for Trump. This is what we wanted. Let's continue. Next clip. Let me find it. Now, this right here, they're not talking about it much on the mainstream media, but Trump has actually found between 75 and 80,000 of the 300,000 missing migrant children. See, what people don't know about, and that's why I made a video about, Selena Gomez. She wants to cry about illegals being deported, these cutthroat, scumbags, but she don't cry about these kids that are separated from their families that are missing, right? Or the women that are trafficked through the southern border, right? We know, right, Christy, because we talked to Frank Lopez. He told us a bunch of stories about kids and women.
Yes.
It's sad. If you support, open borders, you support some of the worst scumbags on earth and what they do to women and children, y'all. It's disgusting. But this right here popped up, sis, and people were happy I shared it. Not everybody's talking about it, but Trump has located a lot of children. They said 80,000, sis. Your thoughts?
I think that that should be definitely at the very top of the list is finding these children. We've got one of the biggest events that does things with children is Super Bowl. It's been all you have to do is research the history of um, what humans do with children, and you'll see that Super Bowl is one of the main places that this happened. Disney is one of the main places that this happens. And if we've got 80,000 of them, we need 220,000 more
Yep.
found. But
Yep.
here's my thing. I want to know, I want full disclosure, and I'm not calling Trump out on this at all, and I don't mean it like that. I want full disclosure. I want transparency. Where were these kids? What kind of conditions were they in? Where did they take them from?
Christy, and somebody said
Who? Who?
I had to kind of go up
Oh,
in the comments, sis, because they're talking about the movie Sound of Freedom. They're
mhm.
even saying that
Yep.
Biden had a part to play. Well, this is all a play to get these kids here, like because Obama was saying a while back that he sounded like us and Trump. I liked him. I shared the video of him saying that you're gonna get deported if you're here illegally. So why did it all of a sudden change where they opened the borders and all these women and children come into the country? It's kind of weird. But there it is,
That
y'all. These children found. We're gonna move on. What did you say, Christy?
I was just going to say that you need to look at the um, other version. So whenever I told you that I voted for Obama, it was because of the things that he said. That you said I like this guy. Whenever he was saying all those things
Yeah.
during his second term, he changed his whole tune. He went from a used car salesman that sold everything we wanted to hear into who he really is during the second term. And if you remember, they said that he was the one where kids were found
Okay.
in cages and
Yeah.
things like that.
He put them in the
Yeah,
cages. Yep.
yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Boom, Texas. So this was posted. I posted this January 26th. Man, Texas. Chrissy, can you read that bottom part?
It just says breaking state troopers join deportation efforts. Governor Greg Abbott tonight says Texas Department of Public Safety troopers and special agents are now deployed to assist President Trump's Homeland Security investigations and targeting and removing illegal immigrants. These DPS operations are expected to expand in the coming days, Abbott says.
Everybody in the comments, send them to Midland, Odessa. I'm gonna be
And you,
honest. There's a lot
and
of
you know
places.
what?
Go ahead.
He said he was firing those 88,000 IRS workers. I mean, you got 88,000 IRS workers that could bring in an extra 3,000 illegals a day. I mean, they'll have jobs and they'll be getting done what we need done. Everybody
Exactly.
should pull together to get this done.
Yeah, I was really excited when I seen this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in Texas, West Texas. I hope to come get these people, y'all, for real. Like I said, I don't even think about Mexicans. I'll read my post in a minute, y'all, but I'm thinking about the Venezuelans, the Cubans that flooded my area, the others. I mean, West Texas is full of just people from God knows where, and it's hella dangerous. So I'm happy with this. I'll go to the next clip.
And the only thing I want to say, Nino, is that, Venezuela has been boasting that their crime is down 74%. That's because all of the dangerous ones have come into America trying to take over. So they can have those back and they can deal with them in their country.
Exactly, and the president of Colombia folded. He made these. He had little stances. They said it only lasted 38 minutes. Trump made a big old truth social tweet or whatever, and he said that he's going to
Hmm.
impose 25% tariffs. If not within a week or two, he's going to do 50% tariffs. Like the dude from Colombia, the president folded, and he sent a plane to pick up his people. Mexico has already had over 5,000 accepted back in the home country. Of course, we want the numbers back up, but hey, Trump just barely got in there. So these people are not going to stand against Trump, y'all. He's not Joe Biden. Okay, Trump is the guy. You're not going to play with him. He's going to make things happen. So let's get the next clip. Hold on. Boom. And someone actually posted a video of this one, y'all. I passed by this bar since I've talked about it before. It's funny, right? All these people that think that they're gonna expose me or all these things that they come out against me, sis. Like we've talked about, like everything that that they think they got on me. We spoke about this for so many years on my podcast, right? So,
Absolutely.
and same thing with this stuff. I talk about this bar all the time. It's called what's it called? I don't even look at the damn name. La Cantina, I guess.
La Cantina. Uh huh.
Sis, I've said it before, but I pass by this bar every morning. Guys, I go haul oil at 2 in the morning, and I pass. And sis, I hate going to work on the weekends because I've almost gotten head on collisions in front of this bar. Sis, people have
I'm
gotten
sure.
hit, ran over, bar fights, gunfights. My wife's cousin said she went to this bar one time, and she said that she would never go back because she felt like the cartel were in there. Like it was a bunch of just
Wow.
thug ass Mexican cowboy kicker fools in this bar, and she said she would never go back to this bar. It was just had like a bad feeling. And I have another video or I made, but these people practice witchcraft. You think these illegals are here, nice Catholic or Christian citizens? These fools practice Santeria and all this crazy hoodoo voodoo, y'all. Screw them. Anyways, like I said, she didn't like the bar. I pass by it every freaking day. Made many videos where I talk about this. I've made posts about it. Girls getting their heads like it's just crazy the stuff that happens at this bar. I hate this freaking bar. I wish it would shut down. It's right in my neighborhood, and I gotta pass it. And I'm telling you, I've seen almost getting in head-on collisions. I even seen where police were at on a head-on collision right there in front of the bar.
Mm.
And if I was there probably 2-3 minutes earlier, it probably would have been me. So I hate this
Oh,
freaking
wow.
bar. I hate this bar. Anyways, they posted the fight. I don't really want to post it on YouTube, but these two fools and a couple other fools are in the parking lot fighting with security, and they got arrested, sis. And I'm gonna tell you right now is not the time to be doing this. These guys are gonna be held by ICE, and under Joe Biden, they probably would have got what do you call it, bond? No, these two,
Yeah.
it's already been reported on the news. I reported it. They better get their ass on the ice hold, and they better deport these two illegals tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like
Absolutely.
get their asses
Yep.
out of my country. They're not sitting here humble. They're at the bar beating each other up, assaulting security at an establishment here. Get them out of my country. So this happened in my city, sis, and I'm glad that these two fools exposed themselves. And like I said, right now is not the time to be out there acting big and tough. You better be humble and keep your head down, and maybe you can last a little bit. But if you're an illegal at a bar, sis, and assaulting the bar staff, they're gonna get your ass. And I say good. So, anyways, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can tell a personal story that's very quick. I'm not even going to bring up what nationality, race, any of it was, but there in my hometown, there is a huge Tyson chicken processing plant,
Okay.
and many illegals have been known to work there throughout the years. We had a really popular hangout spot called Rookies. One of my family members was there. One of an illegal walked up to him and said, "What do you think of us coming into your country and taking all your women and all your jobs?" Everybody knows my family. We're from Kentucky. We're country. He
Whoop.
said, "I don't think too kindly of it." The illegal took a busted beer bottle and slashed him, and it hit straight across his eyeball, and
Oh,
he had to have his eyeball removed because of what happened. They never caught the guy. Of course,
damn.
he was here on two or three aliases. They might have caught him by now, but this has been a long, long time ago. But I mean, this is how long this kind of stuff's been going on.
Sis, I saw a comment. I screenshot it. Somebody said on my post, I went viral, y'all. I got 1 million+ views in 24 hours on TikTok. We'll do a video about that later. There's just so much content, y'all. I'm just pumping out content all day and night. But I went viral. Y'all might know. I told Christy 1 million people saw my face like within 24 hours just on TikTok, 1.4 on X, and like 200,000 on everything else. But the point is, I made a video against Selena Gomez, and somebody actually commented on, because I said, Selena Gomez, you never cry for, the victims of these illegals. And somebody actually posted and said, "Thank you for saying this, sir. I was actually a victim of an illegal alien." Like people want to do
That's
for these
bad.
these wicked, lawbreakers, illegals, but they don't think about the victim, right? At the end of the day, I always do for the victim. Never the aggressor, never the illegal, never the criminal. And I felt good, when someone put that comment. Thank you for standing up for the victims. I was a victim of an illegal alien. Sis, I do for them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I get a bunch of blowback. I'm getting a bunch of death threats. They're making accounts. They're calling me. I've never really grabbed this amount of hate since as of late, y'all. But let me tell you right now, my wife, we ready. That's all I gotta say about it. This ain't my first rodeo. It's like I'm back gang banging already. And
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was a little gang banger in the street, I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're the big old LA County gang capital like them or like tough like them. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I was in the streets, when I was pushing my line, I pushed it hard. And it kind
Yeah.
of it kind of reminded me how I am now as far as me being on the defense mode. I feel like I'm back active in the street days, like when I'm out there, like amongst the public. Not that
But doing the right thing.
yeah,
Absolutely.
but not being aggressive, trying to hurt people. But I'm just saying,
Right.
these people don't know me, sis. I'm used to warfare. I'm used to being strategic. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch me slipping that easily. But I'm telling you right now, we felt the heat turn up from the threats of violence, the death threats, the messages, Instagram. You seen it, Chris? I mean, they're even attacking you. I mean, it's
Yep.
been a bunch of blowback for me taking a stand for getting these people out of my freaking country. I've never experienced it
I,
like this, y'all, ever. Go ahead, sis.
I've said it a million times. You cannot be thin skinned and try to stand up for what is right because believe me, the threats, the attempts, everything that they bring out towards you to try to like stop your message is what they do. But I mean, of course, I'm thick skinned. I don't care what anybody says about me. What are they gonna say? But yeah, it has to be stopped. I mean, the I know that we're probably not going to get to it tonight, but I just love how like you memorialize all of the people that have been unalived or hurt.
I got
Lake
it
and
right here.
Raleigh,
I'm gonna pull it right here. Keep going. Sorry.
Lake and Raleigh and all of
Wow.
those girls. I heard the 911 tape for Lake and Raleigh, and it absolutely, like, I have chills right now. It literally brought tears to my eyes. She fought. When I say she fought, and he had no mercy on her whatsoever. And it's just, I love whenever you at least memorialize the people that have been taken at the hands of these monsters.
And I made the statement when I was on Chicano Tube's live the other day, the live panel. I said, how many American citizens is too many that, these illegals got to unalive? How many is too many? And I say it's one. If there was one that got hurt by one of these guys, that's one too many, y'all. Look, I do for my people. Christians worldwide and American citizens. I live in the United States of America, sis. I have my businesses, my LLCs, my oil wells, my trucking company. I have it here. So I'll be a fool to not represent my country. I love my country, sis. It's the best thing to do. The best blessing in the world is to be an American citizen, right? And I'm always gonna defend these people. Even over people that they say is my blood and my raza and my people. That ain't my people. Illegal alien barbarians are not my people that come hurt innocent women and children. Those ain't my people. We're not gonna defend no criminals, even blood. We don't defend nobody. If you're a
Nobody.
predator, if you're an illegal, if you hurt people,
A degenerate, any of it. Yeah.
whatever you are, and you're wicked, we are standing against you. So, anyways, we're just winding down here on that, y'all, and just say, RIP to all these people. Let's be honest, y'all. We get the death threats and threats of violence, but you know, I would rather stand up for these victims, and I'm pretty sure their parent, their family would appreciate someone taking a stand for them instead of sitting back and say, "Oh well, we need to let everybody into our country. It's just open borders, let everybody in." Oh hell no, deport these people. With that, final words, Christy, go ahead.
I just
Hold
wish
on, hold
that.
on, hold on. With the point that Trump's not playing, but go ahead, my bad.
What I was going to say is, I just wish that I had the information, and I do not have it, on how many times Biden even tried to reach out to any of these people. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that he didn't even try to reach out until like in Riley's family until it was too late, and Donald Trump did while he was not even president. It's just what they have allowed to happen, and just to say that we're going to welcome everybody with open arms, that's not happening anymore. It's over. I do not understand. I have to say, this is my last point. I do not understand anybody, especially, I'm just going to use Selena Gomez as an example, that would want anybody's safety, security, income, land, possessions to be accessible to somebody that's illegal, that has came over into this country with 7, 8, 10 aliases. They weren't vetted coming over, and I hope to goodness we're vetting them going out. Hope we're getting those fingerprints. I hope we're getting. They
Yup,
need to be stamped, tattooed, something that
everything.
that yeah, that they were illegal and they caused issues and they caused crimes, and that's just my final point. I don't care who hates me for it. Even the Bible says that there's boundaries, and
Man.
every country has their own laws, and we have ours. And like it or get out.
Real quick, before we end it, I got the ringleader of Train the Agua gang. He's from Aurora, Colorado. I have the picture here. I made a pretty good little post here. It is when they broke into that apartment complex. They were terrorizing their own people. These people terrorize their own people, y'all, that they're
Yep.
around. But anyways, he got busted. Today they did a raid in New York City. He ended up being in New York. He was wanted in Colorado for doing his shenanigans, and they busted his sorry ass carcass in New York City, of all places, today. And you know what I said?
Good.
I said, like you said about Biden, why didn't Biden get him? Why didn't Biden ever get this guy or do any of this stuff? Trump even shut the southern border. I got the clip here. Check it out on my Facebook. Trump shut the southern border in 7 days. Military sent like I don't even know 1,000 to I forgot how many people he sent to the border. Military people, right? Was it 1,000 sis or more than that? But the point is, where the hell was Biden at?
Yeah.
I got pissed. I sent this post to somebody that needed it for a show tonight, and I said, "Freaking Biden! Where the hell was freaking Biden? When this dude's out free, this SOB's out here free terrorizing the whole community. Why didn't Biden get him? Trump had to get him within 7 days of being president. So, anyways,
Yep.
y'all, that's just a little quick montage. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, but I'm trying to drop a video every day on YouTube. Where your boy done went viral on everything. So check me out on all platforms. Again, Trump is in there. He's not playing games. I'll say this: I saw Tom Homan on Fox tonight. No games being played, y'all. Trump is on it, and so is Tom Homan. Any illegal aliens, you better self-deport, Holmes, for real, because if they catch you on the mass deportations, you ain't gonna come back for 20 plus years legally. And it ain't a game. Trump ain't playing, y'all. So simple is that. All there is to it. Go ahead.
Just the last thing that I'm going to say is, for all these people that are crying and complaining, saying we haven't seen food prices go down yet, we haven't seen that. Nothing can happen in 7 days. Us getting these people that we are funding through tax dollars, getting them off of SNAP, getting them off of housing, getting them off of welfare, getting them off of public housing. Do you not think that that's going to open up a lot more dollars for America infrastructure? It absolutely is. It's happening. We're part of history, and it's going to go down as the greatest thing that's ever happened.
And Trump just canceled 50, was it million or billion? I forgot. Condoms going to Gaza. They were using condoms to make some kind of makeshift bombs or something, and Trump stopped that funding. Well, how the hell did it even start? Is it 50 million or 50 billion? I posted on my page. Let me look real quick. Uh,
And while you're looking on
what?
your page, so there are all kinds of people that said that they voted for Trump and liberals crying, saying that Trump is shutting down SNAP
It's a lie.
recipients. It's not true. What he has asked for, and unfortunately, the U.S. Supreme Court has already put a stop order to it. He has asked for a federal freeze. He wants to know how come all of these things that are written in 50, however many it is, million, billion, for condoms, all of this money that is going to unneeded things instead of what is going to help our infrastructure. And he got it shut down, but he'll find a way to do it. And he really is going to make America great again.
Yeah, it's right. Trump stops 50 million funding for condoms in Gaza. People are like, man, it's real. Yeah, Jesse Waters was talking about it. I saw the headline. I posted it on Facebook. Check out my Nino America page, updates daily. And yeah, 50 million in condoms to Gaza. What the hell we want to send them money for? For goats or whatever the hell they're doing with them. I don't want to know. We don't need to send them our money. But sis, to be honest, you're right though. Chuck Schumer's up there like this with his arms. He's all Trump stopping the money for families. I'm like, I told my wife, I said, his ass must have wrote in his speech to do his hands like this to act like he's more, human. This freaking dude don't give a flip about the American families. You know what I mean?
No,
Like he's saying that
no.
Trump's stopping this funding. They're lying. It's not stopping the SNAP. Get your ass to work, to be honest. But it's not stopping all these government assistance programs, whatever the hell that people are crying about on TikTok. It's not stopping that.
It,
It's like what Chrissy
what is
said.
that?
Trump wants to know where the hell the money's going, like we should know. And there's Schumer up. It's like they like to just spend our money. It's just like they don't give a flip. That's a whole other video. We got to get out of here,
And
sis.
to scare and to
Go ahead.
scare the people that
Yup.
they have the elderly scared because there have been fake posts going around that there's not going to be any more social security payments, that people that have to have public housing, that there's not going to be any more Section 8 housing, that you're not going to get any more assistance for food. And I know a lot of people that work but still need assistance with groceries because of their income and things like that now. I've worked with many walks of life through the numerous jobs I've had as a social worker, and what these liberals are saying is not true, and do not believe it. No American is ever going to go hungry again whenever we get all this fixed.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's just fear. They ain't got nothing else. We got the house. We got everything. We got all the power. They can just get up there and just lie and push propaganda. But it ain't gonna work, y'all, because they're
Yep.
liars and they will be exposed. With that, sorry for the long video, y'all, but it is what it is. And you ain't gotta like it. We're out of here. Later.